Check 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Check 1, 2.
It's not appearing. Hold on, give me a second. They keep saying
Check 1, 2.
hello. It's not appearing. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's
Sweet.
good.
We're live.
Let's go.
Me and D-Max. I am No Jug. And this is...
Division 3, race 11.
Yes, sir. Happy to be
Between
back.
two drivers. Extremely. Unfortunately missing out on Japan. We had our regular commentator back. But he's given us the pleasure to commentate this Abu Dhabi race. Where we were focusing on two people. Fox Flute and obviously... where is he? The Struveless, as they are the two people fighting for the championship at the moment. Nothing can be decided this weekend, or race day. So we'll be looking towards race 12. But whoever wins this will be in a grand position to win the championship.
I believe ABXMT is the first one out on track today in the Alpine. Coming into the second DRS zone now, just getting his tires warmed up for the first lap of the day, so we'll stick on with him for the first lap. Behind him, I believe, is TGL Stewart and then Fox Blue.
Yes. We're on the same page as you. Who is it first? ABXMT. The first man to pick a lap.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about ABXMT there, Dylan?
Had a great race. I didn't watch this division. I didn't watch the race in Japan that he raced in. I know he's always a lively person in chat. But I think... what was it? Did he come sixth in... when we come up in Singapore? Consistent driver, I must say. I think he's now coming to a very short first sector, that's how.
Oh!
As he does lose the back end. Consistent driver, I just cursed him.
Commentator's curse. Who's that behind him? It's TGL Stewart. Yeah, so that's a very difficult corner. I believe that's, what is that, turn 3?
Yes.
Turn 3, yeah, it's super difficult to keep the tire down. Of course, you can ride that inside curve fully and not really have a problem, or you can miss it. But if you just kind of skid your tire across it, it's pretty much a death sentence. But still, a little wide there for TGL. But I think he keeps it on track, so no invalidation for him.
The control sectors running faster. You have the two sectors at the start where you don't really need any downforce really, it's just a chicane and the hairpin. But then you get into the final sector and that's where the downforce is required, so I think we'll see a lot of varying setups.
Definitely. I know, I think Fox Blue was carrying a little bit less downforce, as I was talking to him yesterday. At least he actually podiumed yesterday. In Division 2. It was a good race for him, kept it consistent. I did have the bets going down for when he was in it because he got into the top 3. But he eventually just kept it on track and took a podium. Speaking of Fox Blue, there he goes, P1 with a 24.0.
24.0.
So 24.0.
Oh, should we have a benchmark here? I can pull up the shoeless time from Division 1. Reset for that.
As he's pulling that up, we'll just read you through real quick. So we got Fox Blue in P1 with a 24.0. We got Lunatic Kai P2 with a 24.4. It's Billy with a 24.5 in 3. Nathaniel Perrin with a 24.6 in 4. TGL Stewart with a 24.6 in 5. Felix 25.1 in 7th now as Hammers jumps into 6th place with a 24.7 and a 24.7 as well for Husser, so he gets into 7th place. Felix now down to 8, Relly at 9 with a 25.3, and Stewart, I believe, just did a 2 banker laps or something like that. He has a 156 on the board, but he's on a flyer right now.
Really look at that before as well, and I have the shoeless time now. qualifying. He's also set a 123.9.
123.9, eh? I think we might see a little faster than that today. I think from Stab, I think Stab will be able to go faster. You know, Division 3, he's in his element today. So he's going to be a little more comfortable, I think, to get that car around the track a bit faster. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. You know what I was about to say there. A bit fiesta.
No, I'm lying. Shoeless's fastest time is a 1:23.633.
Oh.
So it's actually 4/10. So I think we'll hop on board with Stav when he decides to exit the pit, which he is taking his time.
Oh, invalid. Stewart runs wide in the hotel section. That's going to bring him into the pits. Unfortunate for him.
Double left-hander, isn't it?
Another driver to look out for today is Quistro. Quistro has some serious pace around this track. And I believe I know his pit stop strategy as well. It's going to be a soft, hard strategy.
Soft hard, now how you can make that work because you didn't defeat 3.
It was a little weird yesterday.
You have to run those mediums, I mean those softs a very long time and send it the hards. Really? I don't think you guys have to. It's very slow on the other safety car. Because there's a life inside the hard tyre. As he's giving his teammate giving Alpha Romero toe, but Alpha Tauri toe, but that's a Stab weaving behind him as he's going to start a lap soon.
I actually believe that ABXMT is on a lap right now and he has the fastest first sector. I could be wrong about this, but that is what the race director told me.
Check this. He was not. He was 1.5 tenths slower than top 2 in the first sector.
We also did just have Quistro's race engineer come into the chat and say the soft hard worked very well in the test race, but it was a little unfortunate with the safety car yesterday, and EA being EA putting Quistro onto the medium tire instead of the hard with that early safety car. He also says the dub will be secured today as ABXMT rounds the final corner and crosses the line with a 124.8.
Very close times. I was not really expecting that really. Like, what is it? A 124 all the way down to a 125. The whole grid within like 5 tenths.
Yeah, it's looking pretty close right now. Especially, we've got 4 to 7. 4 to 7 are pretty close to each other as well.
And Stab is sending almost equal first sector times to Fox Blue.
Quistro's race engineer saying that Quistro and himself put in a lot of preparation this afternoon for today's race, and they are fairly confident today. So we'll see how that goes for them. Obviously, we do have a sprint format today. It'll be 10 laps in a sprint qualifying after this session is finished, and then we will move on to the main feature race with the grid being fully decided after the sprint. Do you like the sprint formats?
Oh, depends what track. Really. I do like the fact that it gives more points out for some drivers if you're lucky enough to get into the top 8. As Stav puts it P1, P2. I mean, sorry, about 10th behind Foxley. But I mean, it really just depends what track. I think this one is good for it because it obviously does have a lot of straights for overtaking and re-overtaking. Just unfortunate you don't see different tyres, you know, it's always the medium tyre most of the time.
Yeah, I honestly, with the track temperatures being what they are and the tire degradation around here, it's difficult for me to think that running the soft tire in general is a good idea. But I mean, if Quistro can make it work, we'll find out again today. But I think you really get 5 laps, maybe 6 laps out of that tire before it really starts to fall off. And with the mediums, obviously, you could go the whole 10 laps in the sprint. Fox just coming into the hotel section right now. We're on board with him on his second flying lap. But yeah, medium hard is a good strategy. Do I think that the soft hard could work? We're gonna have to find out. RPM Plus comes across the line with a 24-0. Whoa!
5.
Whoa!
5/10 improvement for Fox Blue. One always been good at qualifying, hasn't he? Fox Blue. Also racing. Decent too.
We'll just have to see if Stab can keep up with him.
This race.
I don't know what happened to Hammers here. Did Hammers just put a lap in, or?
I think he did, yes. He was not too far. But he's not on off at the moment. I think the EOS isn't going down. I was just looking at it. A decent time for him. Hammers, 1.35. And I was just looking. The amount of times I was spinning it, I thought we were going to see it go off at his third turn again, the long right-hander.
Yeah, so
I'm doing that in the race.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot harder with the whole fuel. No one else is really on a lot harder.
So 5/10 right now for the rest of the field to make up on Fox Blue. Do I think it'll happen? I think Quistro, Stav, and it looks like Huss is pretty quick here today. So I think those 3 will definitely be challenging. Hopefully we'll see some surprises from Hammers, Lunatic, and it's Billy. Anyone else you think that can compete with that 23.5?
I've seen Vino Lucas shine on his day, and same with Nathaniel, but we're going to have to see what they put in. The rest, I feel like, will be battling it out for some scraps and points. As apparently it's as if Afana has been the fastest middle sector, but I don't know how if that's true or not. Isn't the Aston Martin one of the double left-hander? Very treacherous is this. He's coming across the line. 124.4, but then 7.
So not a bad time from Athanas there. Athanas, the devil. We were having trouble pronouncing his name. What was that, last week or the week before?
In Singapore, yes. I think I called it Athanos.
Oh, and he spins it.
Oh, again,
Well, I guess he was
I
pretty happy there.
really spoke about anyone and they spin.
Who was that? Felix came flying by him. Quistro's also on his outlap. So I think who's first here? It will be Quistro to cross the line first to start his lap.
As Martha spun at the second turn, to move on that curb is quite when obviously you go through the first turn, you clip the apex, and then you try to run as far wide and place the car over the bump, but it does, when you get a lot of weight in and then make it really good going on the whole favour curve, you just immediately spin.
So here goes Quistro. Through turn 3 now, riding that curb fully. So really taking advantage of the track. Trying to beat this time is down 9,000.
Good final shot.
Went into the first DRS straight.
Should we compare his sector times to Fox Blue's? He is, compared to Fox Blue, 2-ish tenths off the first sector. I don't know if it's really, it's only really, because Fox was only on 1:17.8 or 1:17.380.
2 tenths up on his time now.
2 tenths. Who called the Fox Blue middle section?
Around a 23.9. I think, unless he can gain a lot of time here in the third. I'm thinking he may be in for a 23.8, maybe a 23.7.
Good extra, yeah.
23.8, I think, is my prediction for this lap. .23.6.
6. That is very close.
3.5
middle
tenths
section,
in the third. Holy
massive
mackerel.
down effect for guy.
We also have Hammer DTR in a lap.
Billy also took him third with 1:23.9.
23.9, so a nice lap for Billy.
Hammer validates it on the curb.
Oh, very true, very true.
You should better go around and get a second another lap if there's enough fuel.
Oh, Fox Blue's on another lap. See if Fox Blue can improve on his own time right now, sitting in pole position with a 1:23.545, and he's actually down 1.5 tenths.
Very difficult to get the first section right. It's really only
Oh, he's catching a toe. He's catching a toe off. I think it's Billy. It is Billy.
Billy.
Oh, well, I guess we'll see if that helps him improve at all, but... Little cheeky slipstream there from It's Billy in third place. Here we go, coming... No, he's still down. 1.5.
Must have been a massive lap then.
I would say a little bit of a mistake in the first sector, maybe. Got him caught up.
I want to see Stoffel in the double offender.
He's gonna run it wide here.
Oh! Almost another day thing.
Oh, it's final corner. Oh, the most 1/100th of a second improvement.
Also starts this lap.
Oh, we have 40 seconds left.
Stab's coming up to the line here on a non-lap.
Okay, we're gonna hop on with Stab then. We'll stick with Stab.
I'll keep updated with quick shows.
There was 40 seconds left in the session, now there's 20. I believe Quistro was going for a second lap on the same tires, if I'm not wrong. We'll see what Stab improves by here. We're already 1.5 tenths up in the first.
Saved from Christian if he came. Got no ERS or out of it. Really smooth qualifying. Fireman's coming to the line, you know, we come across the line.
There's a lock there from Stab. So Billy stays down.
Hammer's currently down. And Hammer's pit stays 7.
Oh, 3 tenths. He's going to need another 3 in this final sector if he really wants to improve. He could take maybe second if he improves by another 3 or so. This is Stab Ruleless right now. Oh, that's really good through the hotel section. Fully riding that curve. Oh, he wants this one. He wants this one. Punch it! Oh! So 23.641. Super close there for Stav. As we have Reliot coming around. I think Reliot's done with his lap. Lunatic Kai retiring. And Marshmallow. But to cross the line, moves himself up to P13 with a 24.599. Says a 24.6 on the top right, but on the actual timing screen it is telling us it's a 599. And that looks like the starting grid for the sprint race. So Fox Blue grabbing a pole.
Quistro, a big surprise there, P2. I thought a Stab lap would have beat Fox Blues, but apparently not. I think it was a mega first sector, really, and that's still into the lead.
So, here we are for the sprint race. We're looking at Fox Blue in P1, Quistro in P2, Stav, P3, It's Billy, P4, ABXMT, P5, RPM Husserk in P6, Stewart, P7, Hammers UK in P8, Relly at P9, Lunatic Kai P10, Athanas in P11, Felix Le Pirate in P12, Marshmallow P13, Tom Putty 14, Relay Luca 15, Nathaniel Parent 16, TGL Stewart in 17th, Rancy in 18th, and rounding out the grid in 19th is Rika.
I think they have more pace than that. Relay Luca and Nathaniel.
Oh yeah, I believe so. I think we actually have to go down to Laura in the pit lane. She's going to explain a little something about Fox Blue's car. I think they brought a little upgrade to it today. Laura, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, I can. I'm actually a transgender female. Sorry. That's why I have such a squeaky voice. Fox Blue has a new type of suspension. This suspension is immune to damage when collisions are made with either a car or a wall. As we know, Fox Blue does enjoy to spin out just a little bit. So, we have tweaked the car so he will no longer DNF on impact, which we think is a tremendous improvement.
Interesting. Thank you very much for that, Laura. So, Fox Blue basically running some cheats today, so he can't DNF. And I love how progressive you were there with describing yourself. That was very progressive. I think my controller's going to die.
I'm just so glad we're really inclusive here today, and with having Laura here. Yeah.
Delta T in general, you know, everybody is welcome.
Exactly. And why I'm actually not surprised. Hammer's P8, I think that's a good performance from him, just where he is. I think Singapore was good for him, wasn't it? P5, I think he finished.
Who was that?
Hammers. No, he got a podium, didn't he?
Hammers UK, he may have. As my controller dies again, I'm going to have to take the plug off of my Fanatec and plug it in to my controller.
Sponsor there, as we do see the pit stop strategy flicker up, and it is a no stop strategy, as you all know. Yeah, it's most cars, I assume, running the medium cars, if not all. I'll have a look at the details that Juggle put up on your screen. Yes, everybody's running the medium tyre.
I believe if Mach 1 was in the session today, he would be running a 6-stop strategy. But as you can see, yes, tires are on the screen now.
I do not doubt that we will have somebody having to come into the pits at the end of lap 1.
I think we're going to see something crazy happen in turn 1 and turn 2. As we have a radio message actually coming in from Fox Blue now. Oi, what's going on? What's going on, boys? It's me, Fox Blue. I'm going to try not to crash today. And, you know, no, I would say good luck to everyone else. Race engineer, you know what I'm saying. But I'm the best driver on the grid today, and everyone else can, you know, frag off, you know.
Wow, Billy, I'm not surprised. That's just Fox Blue at the peak of his confidence there, you know, just he knows what he wants, and that is to win. And he doesn't seem to be letting anyone get in his way. What do you think about that, Doug?
I think, you know, Fox Blue's a little overconfident today. You know, he got a podium yesterday, and he's really found a bit of a rhythm. But you can never be too sure. You got to stay humble, and you know, race your race as the cars line up on the grid.
Billy lining up almost sideways there to launch an attack into the first turn.
I think he's actually looking to launch an attack into the back of Stavros' car.
I'm surprised he's paid by Fox to do that. As here we go, lights are appearing. 5 red lights, and away we go.
It's actually a really good start from Quistro there.
It was indeed. 3 wide going into like Hamlin's.
Quistro snags it. Somebody's off really wide there. I think it was
McLaren in the background spins up through Luca. Hammers is overtaken by Stewart there. Stewart making a few places.
Oh, we've had a pile up in turn 1. It's looking like a Mercedes, 2 McLarens, and an Aston Martin down there. The Aston Martin of Athanas, Rika in the Mercedes, Relay Luca, and Rancy in both of their McLarens. So they're
Nathaniel up 8 cases. Wow.
Let's jump on with the position changes. Yeah, big winner there, Nathaniel. Up 8. Felix is actually up 3, and Hammer's up 1.
Stavoulis losing out there to Billy. He's on the inside. He's just. Oh, he's actually dropped off Billy. It's 1.1 seconds.
It's actually looking like we have Athanas losing out hard with an 8th-place grid drop, and Lunatic Kai with a 5th-place. Stewart with a 4. So those are the biggest losers of the start. But
yeah, the sprint.
Quistro.
Oh, really? Stewart having a fight there. So Stewart side by side into the double left-hander. Deciding as we have a spin. That's Marshmallow going off.
So Marshmallow's around. Look at the gap forming now. We got Lunatic Kai's in the pits.
Billy's also dropped off here. That's a mistake. How many people do we have pitting? Around 5, 6? 4?
It looks like 3 or 4 in the pits right now. I don't know if the Mercedes of.
I mean, it's gonna. Well, Quistro currently leading the race.
Yeah, Quistro pulling out 1.3 seconds already.
That overconfidence isn't gonna get Quistro anywhere.
Now Fox Blue having a pretty bad start, and then just being destroyed right now by Quistro. So unfortunate for him, but very fortunate for Quistro. As I was talking about earlier, Quistro has some pretty hardcore pace around this track, and it's going to be very difficult for Fox Blue and Stav to keep up with him, I think.
Heat. I mean, I'm just surprised that Stav has sell 1.5 off the back of Fox Blue. If there's really that big of a pace difference between them.
Ooh, we get a very nice view there. 126.1.
Oh, look at this battle between Felix and Nathaniel side by side. Going into turn 1 here. Oh, it's just Felix at the head. But he overshoots turn 1 and it's allowed to first back.
Oh, we've had a crash. Elliot's out of the race.
Elliot's off. Oh, turn 1's out. Fully out. It's into a collision with. I don't know who's got damage. TJ Stewart, I think, might have hit Elliot a bit with the 5 same time penalty there. As there is a full-on safety car.
Full safety car in the sprint race. Who do you think's going to pit? Do you think they'll all stay out?
As Hammers just hit his stationary on track. Hammers has stopped moving. Hammers has just retired without hitting the wall somehow.
His car has just exploded.
His car has just exploded.
And it's a Ferrari, so it kind of makes sense. No real surprise there. Hammer's just parked on track and his tires fall off. Sounds like a normal Ferrari day.
I think we got Hammer's radio message coming through that side.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Holy hell! What's happened here? What's happened here? Oh, my wheels are just falling off. My wheels are just falling off. Oh, you guys can't make us in the level car.
Is the car okay? Question?
I'm okay. I am okay. Thanks for asking, racing engineer.
Oh, sorry. Please retire the car. Question? Same time. Double set of feedback there from the doo-doo-doo. Quistro pits.
Quistro
puts a soft tire on.
The soft tyres,
really, Khrushchev with the odd strategy choice, but I mean, the pace clearly is there, the confidence is there, so why not? Also, Hammers, I do feel for him a bit there, with the wheels just falling off the car, I mean, it must be tragic.
Yeah,
At least this is only the sprint race, so...
Yeah, we've seen Hammers, you know, start from 17th place and take wins before. That was a lie, actually. I've never seen that in my life. But Quistro's engineer comes in the chat. Comes in the chat of the stream and goes, "See? I told you." And he was flying. And he was flying. But I am seriously questioning Quistro and his engineer's decision to pit on lap 4 of the sprint race for soft tires. He's now in P11. He has to make up all those positions to get back to where he was. And I don't know if he's going to be able to do that in 5 laps.
Doesn't have DRS for 2 laps.
Yeah.
And the safety car is going to stay out, so really he'll get DRS on lap 7.
Oh, they might be kicking themselves for that decision. It's the Hoster class. The Hoster class today.
I'm just waiting for Hammer's response here.
I'm looking
Hammer
for...
did DNF on the situation. He said he hit a wall, but he retired into the wall, but for us, that's in a ditch or something.
Okay, interesting. So the tires didn't just fall off the car, apparently.
Can confirm, latest news is Hammer's UK88 says this game is W **K. Implying
Is
not
whack?
so, probably a little bit worse than that.
Okay. Yeah. For the viewers' sake, we're gonna say Hammers UK just said this game is whack.
Yes,
you know, it
very.
was probably something else that he was saying. I don't even know because I can't think of an English word that starts like that and finishes like that. Oh,
It
you know
says-
what? I
he
might
was
be
on
able to
the
think of one.
Hammers apparently hit a speed bump while on the track under safety car, which
Right.
would be DNS now. So
Yeah, we do know, you know, some of these tracks do have speed bumps on them. Some of them are just horribly upkept. I'm also looking for a comment from Quistro's race engineer. Quistro's race engineer, if you are in the chat for the stream, can we please get a comment on this strategy choice? I want to know what you guys were thinking. So we'll see if that comes through.
I would be most interested to know what they are thinking with this decision. As I assume the safety car will be going into that? Yes.
Yep. So here we go. Fox Blue.
Fox Blue.
Start this thing off.
Stav, who starts on pole. Really not that too important though, because this drag will be easy to overtake on after the 2 DTR straights. When they stop the 2 goes the question. But he goes really early, catching Stav out a bit there as overtaking 2 placing like a Stav Lewis.
I think the person we want to watch here is Quistro. Quistro's engineer actually did come into the chat. He said, in italics or in quotes, he said, "Quistro, trick him." And then he said, "My man's just drove into the pits." So I believe he was trying to trick somebody behind, which may have been Fox.
Oh, very good track there.
So a nice overtake there. 2 drivers ahead, Billy and Tom both have penalties. So Quistro, I think, was just trying to trick the drivers behind to think that he was going into the pits. And then he actually just tricked himself by going into the pits.
Very same strategy. If Nathaniel was overtaken by Felix as Lunatic spins out.
Yeah, so Lunatic down at the bottom now. Lunatic, man, he had a great race yesterday. Had some pretty quality defense. But right now, it's not working out. So
I think they shoot off on the Fox. There's Riker.
Stab closing the gap.
So down inside of Billy there in the double left-hander.
Whoa.
Far round, that's, well, Nathaniel round on track. It forces Billy, a very aggressive defender here. I don't think Fisher would really get past easily.
Oh, Billy ran way out on track. The number 69 car. Oh, he's all over his gearbox. He's going to look to send a Max Verstappen on him here. And he gets it done.
Down inside.
Oh, no. That's going to bring back flashbacks for some of our viewers. We apologize for what you've just seen today on the stream. I know if you're a Lewis Hamilton fan, that one is going to make you pretty upset. But Quistro gets the move done. And he's going to go for another one right away. Oh, my gosh. Billy's coming back as well.
No, Michael, no. That was so not right.
Michael, no, that was so not right.
You have to reinstate the lap before. As Riker and Tom fighting.
Hey, 3/10 to top of the grid.
4/10 now between Fox being with 16% ERF.
DTR
disabled. It's really kind of a trick, I think. I think it's best to get everything done final straight into the quite elongated hairpin. Because then they have no place to overtake. I mean, into the chicane, they just get DRS. If you overtake into the chicane, the car that you've just overtaken will get DRS.
Now, there is a bit of a gap here from ABXMT to RPM Hussert in 4th. But do you think if Quistro clears the cars ahead, because he's not that far back, if these two start fighting, and obviously ABXMT is in the mix as well, so if they all start fighting, do you think it's possible that Quistro comes back if he's able to clear?
No, I think he's going to stay in 4. As Stav is kind of possibly? No, side by side. Into the exit of the hairpin. He's got a better line. Stav's got the out inside then as well. I should make it. Oh, they're still side by side. Oh, there's contact there. Fox Blue seems to have dropped back here. Does he have damage? No, seems to be fine. He's not going to be doing that too much, Fox Blue. I think it was really ambitious to go into that corner, but perhaps Stav didn't leave enough room.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he did leave enough room. I think maybe it was just a bad idea to go too wide through there. I don't know if he could really do it. Fox Blue may have turned in a bit more, as we have a radio message coming in from Fox Blue actually right now.
Oh, wow.
Doo-doo-doo. Oh, he's just pushed me off the road. I don't even know what to say. I don't even what like. As he has a drink there from his from the drink tube.
Actually, a 3 wide. Chicane. Quistro with a double overtake into the chicane. Goes down the inside of Stewart and somebody past Felix, and they shoved off track by Stewart here. He's gonna try to come back on the straight. Lovely video message.
Flashing.
And not all of them are flashing. Into the head, and Quistro might just win out on his newer soft tyres. I think he does.
I believe he will. Well, with Quistro now trying to hunt down the Mercedes of RPM Hussert. So not a horrible strategy choice, but definitely it definitely hurts him for the race.
Yes, P1 is better than P5. Points and position wise to start the race. As Fox Blue is 8 tenths off 8.
Yeah, I think that top 3 is kind of kind of going to be held where it is. Right now, I'm just going to hop on board. Yeah, the top three, they got pretty good ERS. But Quistro's going to have some trouble. I know he does now have DRS on Quistro. Or on RPM Hunter.
RPM is no ERS either.
So this is going to be a DRS fight. Oh, that's a good exit. Just tons more grip on those soft tires at this point. You're going to be able to get it done. Last lap of the race. Oh, around the outside. Around the inside. And he gets it done. Oh, really wide there.
How sick. Actually wide there. Stav, Avex and Tears, we were talking about it earlier in qualifying. Consistency pays off, and it seems to pay off everything in P2 when he started. As T just in out of the double left-hander, it's unfortunate. P14 for him. As going into the race now, Stav is currently 1 point ahead of Fox Blue.
1 point.
1 point ahead, because obviously Stav gets 8 points this spin race, and Fox Blue gets 6 points.
Maxim. We have the race engineer of Quistro come in here saying maximalized all of it after the maximalized. I haven't heard that one before, but it seems Quistro has maximalized all of the pace he had in those tires after the pit stop strategy error. I know he meant to say maximized, but just had to
I
rip
think,
on that one.
to be honest, I think he's wanting some overtaking. They want to stay in first for so long. And I have to respect that decision.
He just wanted to have some fun, you know? So the new starting order, we'll give you the top 10 here. It's going to be Stav in P1, ABXMT in P2, Fox Blue P3, Quistro P4, RPM Hussert in P5, Stewart in P6, Felix Leparot in P7, Rika in P8, Athanas bringing it back for a P9, and Rancy rounding it out in P10. So
Rancy, P10, that's like a 7th place improvement?
It's what?
7th place improvement.
Something like that, yeah. He was way down there, I believe. Where did Rika finish there?
I don't know, actually.
Rika was pretty far down last time that I saw. I think he was rounding out the grid after qualifying. So 25 seconds. You got any predictions today, Dylan?
I think a Stavridis win.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it. Do we know if anything can be decided today, championship-wise? Because it's Stav versus Fox Blue, is it not?
Nothing can be decided. Well, actually, that would have been a lie, but they both got points in the sprint race. If one driver got full 8 points in the sprint race, then came first, and the other driver scored no points, then it would have been decided. But
was it? Were they tied? They weren't tied, were they?
no, they were 1 point apart with Fox Blue in first.
Oh, so Fox Blue was in first. So now, how many points did Fox Blue score there? That would have been 6 points?
Yes.
So I think Stav is up by 1 now, or up by 2. Is he not?
That's up by 1, isn't it?
I think that's right, yeah. Because he would have needed two extra points to go ahead of Fox Blue. And that's kind of what he got. 8-6. So Stav is up 1 in the championship. And if he gets, I think if he gets fastest lap, and wins, then
Oh yes,
Fox Blue
he
can't
is.
come back from that. Even if Fox Blue gets fastest lap and wins the next race, it's still going to be 1 point behind.
So yes, Fox Blue cannot do it this way.
Oh, if Stav wins today, is anyone else close to him, or is it just Fox Blue and Stavroulis?
It's just Fox Blue and Stavroulis.
So Stavroulis might become your world champion today, ladies and gentlemen. He's got to get the fastest lap and win the race. I think, that might be playing in the back of his head, but at the end of the day, you still got a job to do. You got to win the race, and you got to focus on what's going on in the race before you can think about winning a championship. And I think, Stavroulis, consistent, very consistent driver, actually, and he's got a good head on his shoulders, so I think he'll be able to focus in today. And hopefully we'll see him get the job done. But Fox Blue is going to do everything in his power to make sure that doesn't happen. Just checking out the tires on the grid right now. We have everyone starting on either the mediums or the hards, with the exception of Hammers UK in 17th on the softs, and Quistro in 4th on the softs. Quistro is looking to do that soft-hard strategy that worked out so well for him on Monday in the test race, as the rest of the cars get lined up on the grid now. Dylan, why don't you call it out?
The red lights. Hopefully don't get a glitch. Let's have a look. I'm waiting for the lights, because I can hear them as well. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go here in Abu Dhabi. It seems to be a grey start, maybe it's in T, and a poor start from Fox Blue as he falls back. Christian on his inside now. He's seems to be pushed up. So he's going to get a position on those soft tires. It's looking like a great race now as he's now hunting down ABXMT and Stavroulis. The hard tire full switching places all up and down the grid. Hamill's on the soft making up places. Ramsey's dropped down. A few Daniel's made up places. Christian gets past Stavroulis. Here's a pirate goes down the inside on Stewart. It doesn't seem to work. It really gets a good drive out of that corner on. He's a pirate.
Look at this. So Quistro, I think it's pretty obvious that those softs are going to be pretty quick in the first couple laps. So all that these guys have to do, ABXMT, Stav, Fox Blue, Haas, they have to just stay in the DRS of each other, and ABXMT has to make sure he stays in the DRS of Quistro, and Quistro will just kind of drag them along, if I'm honest. So 2 laps, just kind of, use the DRS if you need it.
Quistro needs to get out of DRS.
Yeah, he's going to need to push it. Because if these guys stick in the DRS, that's pretty much game over for him. Those tires are going to fall off, and he's going to have some real trouble staying ahead once they start to die on him.
As Lunatic gets past Ramsey's on the hard, in the sea of moving at the moment.
Something going on at the bottom.
They're not. Since you got tangled up at turn 3, no DNF. There's no wing for Rita Luca and all the wing for Marshmallow. Marshmallow gave the post back there.
Just having a look at Hammers, by the way. Hammers started in P17. He's already up to P12. So he's also on the soft tires. Looking pretty good from him so far. See if he can get the pass down on Athanas here. He's 5 tenths back, I believe. Not a great exit.
Hano's got a warning on the first lap for 2 minutes. Just still there.
Just gotta keep those to a minimum. It's that's one of the biggest killers in online racing and league racing. It is penalties. As 27.
I seem to have a bit of a glitch here. I'm stuck in race director mode after looking at that.
Oh, really? Oh, Quistro's out! Quistro's out!
Has he spun
Quistro's
turn
out of the
one?
race. Where is he? I can't see his car. Oh, he's up there on the left.
He's in P17 at the moment.
He's DNF'd. Oh,
Heartbreak.
and it's a full safety car.
And that'll give my cue to leave.
Oh no. Yeah, if you'd like to join back.
To close down that station.
Yeah. Oh, did you get out of race director?
No, I didn't. I'm going to have to close it. I'll close down that station and I will be joining back.
Alright, cool. So we will invite Dylan back to the session. There you go. So look at that. Oh, Quistro. So confident today. Did a lot of practice for this thing. And unfortunately just takes that DNF. And he might have been just trying to push it a little too hard through turn 2 there. And he just dropped it. So very, very unfortunate turn of events for him. Maybe XNT faking it into the pit lane. Oh no. Felix though in the Ferrari, not looking too bad, up into P6. I think Hammer's made up a couple positions. He's going to drop into the pit lane now, probably put some mediums on. Unless he checks the hards on and tries to take it to the end. Which I think he did. So, hard tires for Hammers UK. Hard tires for Tom Putty. Hard tires for Lunatic Kai, I'm pretty sure. And hard tires for Aurelia. Why don't we just have a look at it? Tires. Look at that. So, P13 to P18 all had pit for the hard tires. And the rest of your drivers, P12 all the way up to P1, have yet to pit. And it's going to be difficult, but if they can, stay close to, 5 or 6 drivers ahead, this is Hammers I'm talking about. If you can stay close when they all go to pit, you might be able to make those
And it
positions
seems I've almost joined back. Okay.
Dylan is almost back in the session. Let's go.
I'm a bit scared that I almost took the car to racing. Really funny.
Do that?
No, obviously it's the race, but if I left at qualifying and came back, I would have wouldn't mind seeing me racing here. Big battle race there. Who's leading? Maybe XMT under safety car, right? Yep. Quistro.
Yeah, so I think we're going to go around once more. Quistro comes into the chat. He says, just lost my car out of nowhere. So, unfortunate turn of events for Quistro. Yeah, Quistro, the turn 1, 2, 3 is pretty difficult. I know if you take too much curb on the inside of 2, so when you round turn 1, you shoot it outside, you straddle that curb with the dip in it. And when you make that left into the long sweeping right, we're actually about to see Hammers UK cross it right now, riding that curb that he just touched his wheel on. You say he didn't touch any curb, he just don't know how, he does not know how this happened.
It could just, it's just carrying speed depending on the setup, the suspension, if it can take it, the downforce, the degradation of the tyres, even if it is a lap.
And it could have been overheating. The softs could have just been overheating, and he lost the car. I mean, that's something that could definitely happen. That's why the soft tires around this track are a risk. But yeah, it could have been mechanical grip. It could have been just a loss of aerodynamic grip.
It's unfortunate now because it means a three-way fight instead of a four-way fight. We won.
Yeah, but it still means that it's really down to just Fox, Blue, and Stav now.
Stav Lewis needs to get the fastest lap.
Safety car in this lap.
He needs to win and get the fastest lap, so it's really difficult this time to get the fastest lap. But you see how
what will ABXMT do?
Try to get a gap, I assume.
Do you think these drivers can get fastest lap now?
Perhaps.
Because Quistro still has it, right? He did it on the softs. It was like a 26.7 or something.
A 27.3 was his last lap.
ABXMT catches Stav off a little bit there. Pulls around 9/10 out to him.
Yes.
We have a yellow.
I think Stavroulis. I think Quistro has the fastest lap.
Yeah, Quistro does that fastest lap, so I don't even know if it's possible to get that. You really have to push it. Maybe on the hards. The hards are kind of a blessing around here. They're actually really good for Stav.
I'm gonna try to go down inside of Ramsey.
Rancy is using a lot of ERS, so is Hamish. Wants to get this move done. Down the inside, here comes the Red Bull though. Is he going to be overtaken by two drivers in the same corner? No, Rancy shuts the door. Stav 2/10 behind ABXMT. So Stav may be carrying a little less downforce here.
What I think.
Did catch him pretty hard in the straight there. We'll see if he loses out in the final sector that he is. Oh, he's bringing it back. Oh, another yellow.
Spin.
Marshmallow. The Marshmallow round again.
A fun addition to this division next season. Many of the same drivers will probably be racing them. Oh yes, we should talk about that. Oh, obviously things are going on and everything like taking place, but quick question to Doug. Where will Stav and Foxy be at the end of the season? Will they stay in Division 2 or will they go to Division 3? Will they?
Well, I believe Division 3 is being dissolved, as they would say in the business world. Because, what are we doing? We're starting a new division on Mondays, is it?
Uh-huh. Mondays and
think,
Thursday, Division 0.
I think Fox Blue's a Division 2 driver. I think Stav is also a Division 2 driver. If he improves his pace a little bit, I think he could be a Division 1 driver. But it's just slight. He's on the edge. He races with no assists. He's very, very, very consistent.
That's Hamilton, that's Tommy there. Good overtake.
Yeah, just a little more pace. And he'll be a Division 1 driver. Hammers UK, where do you think Hammers UK is going to end up?
I mean, he's just overtaking Tom there, great accident into the hairpin. No, usually at VRS though, the people in front have a lot more VRS. Talking about ARS Fox, RPM has, oh no, ABXMT chilling with almost 120 ERS, even when the cars behind them are using ERS and DRS, it's just chilling in the world of zone, you know what I mean?
That's the key though, that's the key. You know, you gotta be fast without using ERS. If you're fast without using ERS, you're gonna stun a lot of people, because when they come up to you, finally, they're gonna be like, whoa, why is he now even quicker than he was before? And I think at this point, ABXMT saving up that ERS was able to use some there. And he didn't even use very much. Straight ahead, the pass going on, Athanas.
Athanas spins it and takes out Nathaniel with it. Nathaniel not doing enough there. Spun that's another full-on safety car. This is a time to pit for the medium runners and the hards.
I think so. I think so. Lap 12, I believe, is the usual pit time, but I think we'll see most of them.
One pits, 2 pits, 3 pits, 4 pits, 5 pits. Billy stays out, Riker stays out, Hugo Stewart's into this, Hammer stays out, Tom stays out, Lee Quick stays out, and all the hard runners from there stay out.
Yeah, so the bottom of the grid, that's like very lucky, and that's what I was talking about earlier. You know, when the first safety car came out and Hammers went into the pit lane, I was talking about, you know, he's going to be really hoping to just stay close to the front and the top of the midfield. And a safety car, what is it, 3 laps later, has allowed him to do that, and now he's looking at a podium position if he can take these hard tires to the end.
19 laps. I don't know how many racing laps. Abu Dhabi does wear the tyres, surprisingly more than other tracks, even if it is mostly straight.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with Dylan for 30 seconds as the safety car is out, and I'll be back with you in a minute.
Hello, great Dylan time. As I would guess everyone down the road, as you probably see on the screen there, but Billy, who won staying out on the 8-lap holes, tyres right behind him, having not pitted. The only 2 drivers in the race team have not pitted, except Rancy, who is in P8. He is not pitted. Everyone else are only making 1 stop. Hammers is P3, how old is his tyres? Something like 5-lap old, so from P3 to P6, it's 5-lap old with a weaker 6-lap old, Nancy 8-lap old, last fellow 6-lap old, but he has had a few spins. Albeit since he's leading the race kind of still from 10th, so all the drivers in front have to put start behind, and Nathaniel going on for moving tyres on trace it. I'm sure he can make it work. It's very slow. It's a safety car ahead. But in this lap it should be, really. I'm keeping my phone. So these tyres should go between 20 laps and 18 laps, I think, before stop getting. So the people on 9-lap old it's going to be difficult for them just trying to stay in the lead. I'm sure Billy and Riker will do it there. As the safety car blasts off towards the pit lane, say goodbye to our good friend Bert Myland in the safety car. No little chat to him. As we get ready to go, Billy, I don't really know how he likes to go on his safety car restarts, probably really late. He seems like that type of person. Go running the tyres here. As he decides when to go. Out of the last turn. Goes on side as Ransom moves the session. I don't know the car jumps on. Nikita's trying to go down the inside to turn 1. Oh, he almost makes a little bit of contact with Ramsey, but Ramsey spotters. Felix and Tigo's on the outside. This is great putting space between him. With a loop of DNS. Into the
Ramsey
wall.
losing up his staff as well.
Ramsey's bot is currently playing for him as he's going to get overtaken by one driver, two-driver, and now spins and hits Felix the Pirate.
Oh, that is a massive penalty for Rancy.
Not his fault, he was in AI mode though. But I think too many aggressive overtakes on a bot, really. It's forcing the bot.
Yeah, but he did lag out of the session, is it not?
Yes, that's not his fault if he didn't get the session, but we have to see what this dude said. Anyway. DJ Stewart with a broken wing, Beauty Spot with a broken wing, and Ramsey with a broken wing, as Tom is all the way up into P4 at the moment, looking down on hammers.
Yeah, we're on board with Tom Putty now. 410's back. Did Tom make a pit stop, or did he stay out?
He stayed out. He didn't make a pit stop. Maybe pit stop under the first actually.
We also have Lunatic Kai, his teammate, right behind him as well. Looking pretty good.
Don't really stay a train except from Luca has pulled away from everything too.
Oh, Billy's done.
Billy's steaming. That's unfortunate. Had to be rejoined the track.
So Billy not making the Williams team look too good. Not making
Riker now leading. Riker leads the race like he did last time we commentated in Singapore. I remember he led the race a small time and really erred hard after the safety car. As Hammers bearing down on P1, if there's no more safety cars, Hammers is looking in a very good place. Having already fitted. Already using two compounds. As Olix and T trying to get past Aurelia here. And does so. Olix and T really looking like he might win the race. Because a serious shift as Stab does not want to be left behind by Olix and T. But somebody who is being left behind by Olix and T and Stab is Fox Blue in
Fox Blue.
Moment.
Caught up in a lot of traffic right now through the hotel section. As you can, I believe you can see Reliot. Yeah, ABXMT and Quistro actually. Or Quistro. And Stavroulis. You can see them rounding turn 1 right now.
If Fox 3 scores no points and Stavroulis is in the top 3, next race all Stav has to do is score a few points to win there.
I don't think winning the race is out of the question yet for Stav. Obviously, Rika, Tom, and Hammer's tires are going to fall off hard, and he's just got to hope for ABXMT to maybe make a mistake. As I think.
As ABXMT has now lost their effort.
Tom for a move here. Braking really, really late. And running into the side of Lunatic and spinning the car!
He's spun, he took 2 cars with him, 3 cars, 4 cars with him!
Oh, and he comes back on track, and then goes off track again. Where is he going to come out here?
There's no types of pile-ups there. They're spinning in the chicane. P10, they're losing 1 place there, because he managed to body block everyone behind him.
Fox Blue's going to be pretty upset with that one, I think. As he is running very, very low on ERS. He's had a crash. I mean, still in P10, but oh no, it's not looking too good.
Doesn't lose, very unstable.
I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled it into the pit lanes and retired it at this point.
Facing off anger now for Fox Blue, as he cannot be happy with that incident. I think this is the...
Oh, we have a little bit of feedback coming from Dylan's mic. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan's
a little bit of...
sometimes.
technical issue, but it is a pendulum.
Hammer's making an overtake.
It's P1, right, losing another position. That's 2 in one corner with 3 in a matter of.
We have a 4 wide battle here.
As he does, but now really Luke can you see in front of these 2 drivers to keep up with ABXMT.
They jump out with Stab here, having a fight with Breika. Wonder if Stab's going to send one down the inside. No.
Fox Blue and Billy. Oh, Fox Blue stins again!
Oh, Fox Blue! Fox Blue around again here. All the way down to P12. Fox Blue. He's got to be pissed. He has to be very, very upset right now with the outcome of this race so far.
This is really not putting him in a good spot here for next race.
No. The championship is slipping through his fingers.
You can feel it.
And Stavroulis, the consistency is starting to pay off.
But luckily, since he's saved by safety car, is Fox Blue.
Our third safety car of the day.
Uh-huh.
So lap 15. What do you think happens now?
I'm saying that Micah pits. I'm saying everyone else stays out for the end of the race. Even Hammers and Tom stay out.
Felix and Haas are in.
The soft tire for them on place. Oh no, they were on the hards. That's good place.
So this is a quite an interesting turn of events. I think Hammers is going to stay out. ABXMT actually coming out of that very well. He's into second place now, and Stavroulis down in 5th. So ABXMT got a couple of nice overtakes done before the safety car came out. Can we check the race director for Stavroulis and ABXMT? How do we do that now?
What do you mean? What do you want
I just want to see how many warnings they both have.
Hammer has 1 warning.
Oh, Hammer's in the pit.
Hammer only has a 1 warning, and ABXMT has 2 warnings. Possibly having a warning for corner cutting.
Oh my gosh, Hammers is in a good spot. He started on the soft tires, did he not? Then he went to the hards. And this late safety car is allowing him to go onto the mediums. So now there are around 13 laps left. But when the safety car eventually...
This is the ideal tire, really.
Yeah. When the safety car comes in, I think it'll be, what, 17, 18?
Yes, it really does depend if Fox Blue can keep those tyres well and get past Hammers.
Fox Blue getting really lucky. Didn't have any damage after both of those spins and a massive crash into the chicane. So there it is. These are the tires that I believe the drivers will be on for the rest of the race, unless we get another safety car. We have had 4 DNS today. It's going to be Marshmallow, Relay, Luca, Athanas, and Quistro. Very, very unfortunate for Quistro. DNF'd 2 laps or 3 laps into the race. Was trying to do his soft to hard tire strategy, and unfortunately he just lost grip of the car out of turn 2. But he was looking very quick today. That does open up a chance for ABXMT, Stavroulis, and Hammers UK at this point. I think Hammers UK may be in the best position if he can take care of the tires just for a few laps and save his ERS well. He's got to have good pace without using much of that ERS. But Hammer's up 12 positions from the start. Tom Putty up 10, and Reliot is also up 10. Aurelia doing well there in P8. Couldn't make a good race from him.
Wonder what the podium will be at the end of this race. As it's so good from Ramsey, I'm pretty sure Ramsey has not going back yet.
I thought I saw him join back. Did he lag out again?
He might be back, I'm not sure. He seems to be quite slow at the back of this safety car.
So I think the safety car will be in at the end of this lap. I don't know if it's going to wait for Rancy to catch up the field. I know Huss and Felix will be caught up by the end of the straight. It should be at least. Just jump down with the we'll jump down with the Mercedes, see if he gets caught up by the end of the straight. And he does. Same thing with Felix. So Rancy, the last one to catch up. The problem with Huss, Felix, and Rancy, the problem for them is the fact that they had to push the tires right when they got them out of the pits to try and catch up the rest of the field, which is definitely going to put a little bit of wear on there for them.
Then with the arm as well, his tires are up.
Oh, that's a late call.
First in the hole would drive a really late call. Really telling when AV XMT is going to go. He's to so right down here to get some tire temperatures as he goes. He's going to be allowing AV XMT to get a gap as Stab is going to have to take it past. That's really right on the back of Hammer, sorry.
Yeah, we're jumping on with Hammer here on those medium tires. We'll see how he does off of the start, as I think there's an overtake coming around.
Stab's gone wide. AV XMT's pulling really fast. Stewart in second, making it 2 places. 3 wide. Hammer with an extremely late braking. Oh, no way he's going to come out of this with resistance. He is. P3. Stab down to P5. Championship rivals P5 and P6.
Back together again.
Oh, it's Stab's
going to go for one.
Now.
They're giving each other some space. That's going to be a clean overtake from Stab. So great work from both Stab and Tom Putty to give each other some space there. Fox Blue is going to start blasting the energy, trying to get past Tom as well. Looks like he's going to make that move stick. Staying as close as possible to Stab. He's really not going to let him get away in the final laps.
Final spins as well at the hairpin. No damage though, just a spin.
Unfortunate there for the Daniel.
Once he gets past Elliot, oh, he's trying to anyway. Not giving it without a fight.
Jumping down with Rancy now, 2 wide through the Latifi corner.
Still too wide, still too wide.
Oh my gosh, and that was too wide.
Unlucky there from Elliot. I think he understood he hit curb and went into Fancy.
That's a very unfortunate turn of events for Reliant. Reliant was looking really good. He had 10 places made up off the start of the race.
And if I do say so, AV XMT pulled that second one still, which means Hammer can get DRS, but it depends if Hammer can get into the DRS range with AV XMT.
I'm hoping. I'm on with Hammers now. He's got 40% ERS. A lot of these guys drain it pretty quick. I think the issue is, when you got guys just draining their ERS, it's difficult to not drain yours as well.
Yeah.
To stay with them, and it's always
the hand.
Yeah, it really is forcing your hand, and at the same time, it's difficult because, what if they drain their ERS, make up a couple positions, and then the safety car comes out and it saves them. You know what I mean? There's always that possibility, but if this doesn't happen as DRS is enabled, if this doesn't happen, you don't drain your ERS, and you've got the pace to kind of stay with them. If there's no safety cars, no issues, by, you know, mid to end of the race, you're going to be killing the drivers ahead that have just blown all their ERS out in the early stages.
Also, if there is a safety car, the medium runners will stay out, and all the hard runners should realistically fit if they didn't take it down this time, so give Hammers a great opportunity.
Hammer's actually making the overtake now on Stewart, gets it done cleanly.
Does Hammers get
Oh,
the
Hammer's...
DRS? Oh, he does!
Did he?
He does, he get DRS, yes.
I don't think he got it this time around.
No, his wing is open, Hammers.
Is it open? Oh, he probably
He's just giving a small boost, he needs to keep it for the rest of these.
Oh, those mediums are being very nice to him right now. Just want to check the tire age. 11 laps, so 11 laps for Fox Blue, Stav, Stewart, and ABXMT on the hard tires. And we have 4 laps for Hammers UK. So Hammers just has to keep it in the DRS now of ABXMT. I think ABXMT is quicker than Stewart, Stav, and Fox Blue behind. So it will give Hammers an opportunity to recharge the DRS and make a calculated decision on when he wants to attack ABXMT for this first position.
As you were saying, if I correctly remember, not to jinx it or anything, you said... Oh wait, never mind, I'll keep it myself. I'm going to keep it to myself and I'll tell you after the race.
Okay, okay.
Let's just say if Hammer wins, I want to be doing at the end of the race interview. I'll box him in.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we'll be having some interviews after this race, 100%. Actually, speaking of that, Dylan, I think we have a radio message coming in from Hammers UK from a couple laps ago, just before they put the medium tires on. This is talking about the strategy.
Lads, I think we need to go for the medium to I've used the hard, I've used the soft. Soft won't go as long as we need them to. Medium's best call, I can win this race. Here and now.
Okay, Hammers, bring the car into the pits. We're going to pit the medium tyre and go to the end of the race on those. Please enter the pit, box.
So that's the conversation there between Hammers and his race engineer about fitting the medium tires, and I think they may have made the right call here. Hammers up into P2, just hanging out in the DRS, recharging the DRS. You know, we do have a bit of a train going here at the same time, though.
All the way down to Billy, who's might not get DRS, so it's the pirate.
Oh, hold on now. TGL Stewart came in the chat. He said completely desynced. He cannot rejoin the race.
Yeah. That's unlucky. Racing now 15 points. He's bot driving now.
We're gonna have...
it's unlucky. Just like Rancy. You got... I mean... It's just unfortunate. You go, his hammer's really close in the back of AXM2 there.
Alright, TGL Stewart, we're going to send him an invite, see if he can get back in this race for the final couple laps.
As the car's in the pit lane.
Okay, so that won't be a safety car or anything. Lap
We'll do a
23
qualifying
now.
bang. Ace there. Is it qualifying in the pits now?
So TGL Stewart might be out of this race, but he does gain a position. So his bot...
Hammer's gone to the race.
Oh my gosh, that was close.
super close down the inside.
It's gonna be too wide though.
Gonna try to stick it. Oh, he's in it.
A great exit there.
Behind. He's gonna get DRS hammers.
Don't put the ERS on, Hammers. Don't do it. The opportunity will come again. You just have to wait. Oh, there was another crash, I think. Is it Rancy at the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunate there from Rancy. Now back down to P14. Hammer's just recharging. Went for a little move there. Didn't get it done. Wasn't able to make it stick. But I think he will just charge it up and look to make another move at the end of one of these DRS straights coming up. Lap 24 to 29 now. Dylan, can you give us a little look into the thoughts of the great Hammers UK right now?
Impatience. I think he will be wanting to get past Everton again as much as possible, and he's sending it down the inside now.
Oh, tap. Whoa, no way!
Spins and takes Everton out with him. Seamless is now P1.
Guess who's winning
and
now?
Foxley is now P2.
Oh my.
9th. Davidson to 10th.
I didn't see a tap. I think Hammers got on the gas too early.
Yeah.
I didn't see contact on the exit, man.
I mean, I guess now it's just back to Fox Blue. He was really lucky, super lucky that he didn't be in there at the hairpin earlier on in this race. Safety car saved him.
You know what is saving him though? 12% ERS compared to 40.
And Ramsey is on the newer tyres, and you can definitely see the blinking of it, and he's trying to make the move he can. He's really wide. As Billy goes down the inside there, he gets the position. Billy now looking like he's going to attack his teammates to it.
Team orders, you think they'll come in?
No. Only because Reich is back down the inside. Oh, this goes back into the back.
Just cutting off the apex from Stuart or from Billy there.
Oh, Billy's got DRS. Oh, that's so hard to break.
Fox Blue also closing in on Stab. 3/10 is the gap. 2/10 now. Oh, I think I'm gonna hop on for this. Will the pressure of an overtake get to Fox Blue here? This is a difficult overtake to make because Stavroulis knows how to place the car, he knows how to defend. Will the pressure get to Fox Blue?
We've seen what has happened, and I'm pretty sure now they can no longer be a safety car in this race, so it's a few laps really.
Checking the ERS again, 35% to 9% now.
Well, Stabs need to save it up, they're almost the last lap, you can't be using on these laps.
Yeah, even if he gets overtaken, if Stab gets overtaken, that actually gives him an even better opportunity because Fox Blue is going to have to spam it to stay ahead, and he's got 5%.
I wouldn't really try and fight it. I was Stab. If he has used a bit, as he's now on
but Stab,
30.
He does have that straight line speed.
7/10 in the chicane. Oh, Billy back fighting with Riker.
Oh, whoa!
Billy trying to send him down the inside of Riker.
There.
Forced him a bit wide, and he has got a position though.
Yeah, there was a lot of space there for Reika on the outside, though.
I think Riker thought he had the racing line there. I think there wasn't much space on the inside.
Yeah, definitely. You know, when you are side by side, you got to watch out for that driver on the inside. But just a small tap.
Fighting. It's in as Riker spins out of the final corner.
Oh, and that's going to bring Reika down. It'll bring Hammer's to pass that.
That's Rancy now the fastest lap.
Rancy, I assume, is on the soft compound now. Oh, somebody's out. It's Nathaniel Perrin. They're not out of the race, but they did lose it through the final.
Yes.
Trying to go into the... I don't know if they were trying to go into the pit lane, but now they are in the pit lane.
What is it, Ferrari maybe?
Yeah, so Rancy is going to be on the softs. Who else on the softs? ABXMT's on the soft tire.
Oh, Fox Blue, maybe this... Can he...
Somebody else is making over. Take their Felix the Pirate and Hammers UK. Just swap positions.
Managing the ERS perfectly is Stab. Now pulled out a second on Fox Blue. Billy's now looking for that third podium spot. Down the inside of the area, we took Riker. He was trying to stick in there, but hard, sorry. That's Billy B. We're going to be on the podium. Was he on the podium in Singapore? I can't remember.
I don't know either. He might have been, but if Billy gets a podium here, that's going to be a great performance from him. As we're about to come out of the final corner and start the penultimate lap, lap 28 of 29. I believe that's what that means, right?
Penultimate lap, yes. Penultimate lap is not the final lap, but the lap before the final lap.
Yep.
As Hammer's close on the back of Arp and us. And Hammer gets to drive out of the hairpin. Hammer using all the ERS and DRS. Downside, on the side of the hairpin. Ooh, very close, super close. And Hammer spins again at the same corner that he took OBXMT out on.
Those tires might just be falling off for Hammers.
Actually still behind Stab though. Dev on 30% ERS.
3/10, 4/10. Keeping it around the same. He is going to gain time through this sector because we have already established that Fox Blue is carrying more downforce than Stavros. But I think that's why Stav's been able to keep it ahead on the straights. As Billy picks up a 3-second. Oh no. So Stav, on the final lap now, is 1 point ahead of Fox Blue in the championship. He did have to get fastest lap to secure the World Championship.
Fox Blue had to get what, like 9th, 10th lower or something. So I think it would. Obviously, it's going to go to next race.
Yeah.
But still, whereas Fox Blue's dropped out of it massively. This gives a huge advantage to Billy, who's almost secured that podium place now. Hammer moved up to P8. Everyone inside the top 9 is moved up a place. As Fox Blue down the inside of the hairpin.
Oh, a little bit of a slide.
It's a dangerous driver.
He's not going to be able to hold it. He's not going to be able to hold it.
He's done for the ERS as well.
Way too much ERS.
Oh, but Stasson's going to get line. Don't want to spin here.
Oh, he spun it!
Fox
bin! Fox
How many faces is he going to lose though?
He's going to lose that to Lunatic as well. Oh my gosh. The final lap, all you had to do was just stay calm.
Hammer's disqualified.
Oh, we got another snap there.
As Distributors is your winner in Abu Dhabi, it's Billy's second Olympic tie. He'll come across the line third. It's Fox Blue fourth. This gives a huge advantage to Stav Rulis. going into the final race. A points deficit of around 15, 16 points now.
That and I have another statement to make on that point. Is you have Rancy's just doing a crazy 360 out of the final corner. So a nice 360 there from Rancy. I do have to say, Fox Blue, did he not cause a pretty big crash this race?
When?
Earlier in the race, I thought he spun and crashed into a couple people or something.
He did, yes.
So
I do remember that.
Wouldn't that be a horrible way to lose the championship, eh? From the stewards. Stewards telling you, well, you got knocked down out of the points now. You get 10-second time penalty.
He can't lose the championship unless he's demoted below P10. Because then, if he gets no points, then Stavridis will be ahead by 26 points. Anyway, I think we should invite Billy, Stav, and Lunatic Kai.
Lunatic Kai, second day in a row with a post-race interview.
Did you get one in Division 2 as well?
Yeah, he got one in Division 2 yesterday for putting up some crazy defense. We're actually going to get Fox Blue and Hammers in here as well. I want to hear what happened to Hammers in that race.
Wow, 5-way interview. I don't know how the interviews will go.
Look at how quickly they joined the party. Oh my gosh.
They just really want to be interviewed here on stream.
No, Fox Blue, this is going to be a very quick interview with you. Can you hear us, Fox Blue?
Yep.
Fox Blue, just not having a good day today, eh? You binned it, 2-3 times?
Yep.
Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. How you feeling? I know it's still a battle between you and Stav. It will go on to the next race.
Nah, it won't. That's it done.
Mathematically.
You mathematically need to be out of the points for it not to go to the next race.
Fox Blue really upset with that one.
That leads on to the next person we should interview, which I think is Stav Relis, the winner of the sprint race and the normal race. When it looked like he would never win the actual race, it looked like Avix and Theo Hammers would win the normal race, but that quickly dissolved. So Stav, how were you feeling when you were P5 on lap 20? Did you think it was all over?
No, I mean, the mentality I try to have when I race is that it's not over until the checker flag comes down, so I just pushed as hard as I could. I was a bit lucky that whatever happened in front of me there, and I took some positions. But yeah, it wasn't looking good for sure, but I was pushing and I was like, okay, whatever happens, I will try my best. And yeah, the fact that it's a win, it's amazing, really.
It pays off, yes.
Stav, once again though, Stav, showing that the consistency rules all. And I just want to say congratulations. Did you please continue, Dylan? Apologize for cutting you off there.
No, I was going to say you can interview the next person who came second.
Of course. So, it's Billy. How you feeling? That's good. That's good. I think you had a bit of a rough start to the race. Did you not? You had a bit of a rough start. I think you got knocked down a couple positions, but you continued to fight. Oh yeah, I was watching the same race as you. Oh yeah. You only went out from the start.
It was me at the back.
That's what I mean, though. Billy spun in the race. Okay, well, you know what? The start is any time before the end for me. Anyways, you fought back, you took a podium, and you're feeling good. Alright. Well, that was a great interview. Hammers, what the hell happened to you today? Sorry, I'll find myself for that swear word.
Probably not worth talking about, mate. To be honest, I'm sure you've got it on stream.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, sweet. I'm going to go back and watch it.
I do remember actually, I think it was lap 20 or so as you put on the medium tyres, Hammer, and I remember going to turn into my co-commentator next to me and saying, I was about to say, Jug said earlier in the race, he's never seen Hammers start from P17 and win a race. And I was going to say, it looks like Hammer's going to start from P17 and win a race, so I think I may have cursed you there.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
So I'm truly sorry. I would have loved to see you win
Hammers,
there.
we were rooting for you today. I hope you know.
Cheers, man. It's not the first time I was near a podium after being 17th, is it?
Nope.
No, definitely not.
Oh well. We'll go again next week, right?
Yes, sir. There is always next week. Always next week. I just want to thank the three of you guys for coming and talking to us today. It's Billy. I'm sorry my attention span sucks. But hey, congratulations again on the podium. Hammers, I'm feeling for you today. And Stavroulis, congratulations on the win.
Well done, Stav.
All right, so next Thursday we round off Season 4 of DTR with a race around Interlagos in Brazil. We hope to see you guys next week. Just want to thank everyone for jumping into the stream today and watching. And we will see you later.